Okay, who initiated the first kiss? Who apologizes first after a fight?
Everyone knows I've made some mistakes and served the suspension, and I come back in that time and try to, do a lot of work. With Jennifer, look, it was a good experience, and I wish her and the children, who are smart and beautiful and wonderful, I wish them the very best.
That's it?
That's it.
Reports are buzzing that Ben Affleck has been caught in a whirlwind of emotions over revealing messages exchanged between J-Lo and A-Rod. It seems Bennifer 2.0 may not be the fairy tale we imagined. Stay tuned as we delve into the intriguing details causing a stir. Speculation suggests J-Lo has been caught in a risky game, messaging her ex, A-Rod, without Ben's knowledge. Allegedly, Ben's reaction was intense, a Hollywood-worthy outburst with yelling and thrown objects. It's a scene straight out of one of his films, but this drama is happening in real life. Now fans are left questioning the fate of Bennifer 2.0. Will they weather this storm? Or is this the final act for Hollywood's favorite on-off couple? Let's rewind and uncover how Bennifer first captured the spotlight. But first, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for the latest updates on your favorite celebrities.
Any relationship kind of survive that?
No, it was a lot.
We became friends first, and then we developed this bond. We both understood where we were at that time in our lives, and we both knew nobody else understood exactly how we felt.
Rumor has it, their love story began in 2001, and it's been quite the roller coaster ride ever since. Imagine this, December 2001, Hollywood's power couple first collide on the set of Gigli. Yes, you heard it right, Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez crossed paths for the first time, and the chemistry was undeniable. Here's the twist, J-Lo was actually married at the time. According to Ben himself, they initially hit it off as close friends. He revealed to Vanity Fair in 2003, "When I met her, we became really, really, really good friends." But initially, because she was married, there was no thought of a romantic relationship. However, things escalated quickly. By March 2002, Ben was publicly professing his love for J-Lo in a big way. He placed full-page ads in Hollywood magazines to express his admiration for her. Talk about wearing your heart on your sleeve. Then in July 2002, J-Lo's divorce was finalized, and suddenly, Bennifer came into being. These two were everywhere. Red carpets, music videos, you name it. Who could forget Jenny from the Block? That was the epitome of Bennifer. But it gets even more intriguing. In November 2002, Ben proposed. J-Lo described it as incredibly romantic, with candles and rose petals galore in Boston. Ben even read her a heartfelt handwritten letter professing his love. Swoon-worthy, right? Everyone assumed that they were on a path to forever. Ben spoke of starting a family, saying, "J-Lo was the only person I've ever met who made me consider that." Then the plot twist. September 2003 arrives, and just days before their wedding, they call it off. Blaming intense media scrutiny, they lamented. The spirit of what should have been the happiest day of our lives could be compromised. And just like that, it was over. By January 2004, Bennifer had officially called it quits. J-Lo's representatives issued a statement requesting privacy during this challenging time. But the drama didn't end there. Here's the kicker. Just 4 months later, J-Lo tied the knot with Marc Anthony. She later admitted that Anthony re-entered her life right after the Bennifer breakup and provided crucial support. How did she move on so swiftly? Well, J-Lo's romantic journey has been quite the roller coaster. Let's take a trip down memory lane and revisit some of her most notable relationships. Now, we all know about Bennifer, but what about the man who came after? That's right, we're talking about Marc Anthony. These two met back in '98, but they didn't exchange vows until 2004. J-Lo barely had time to recover from the Bennifer breakup before she was heading down the aisle again. But here's the intriguing part. In her book True Love, J-Lo candidly revealed that her split from Marc was a significant wake-up call. She described it as a moment that forced her to confront her deepest insecurities. You might think that having twins would have kept them together, right? Wrong. Emmy and Max arrived in 2008, but by 2011, J-Lo and Marc were calling it quits. The world was stunned. But wait, there's more. After Marc, J-Lo decided to shake things up with a younger man. Enter Casper Smart, her backup dancer. Yes, you read that right. He was 18 years her junior. But the real story we're all eager to hear about is A-Rod. J-Lo and Alex Rodriguez started turning heads in 2017. And let me tell you, they were on fire. These two are like Hollywood royalty, always stunning on the red carpet. Rumor had it that A-Rod was the real deal for J-Lo. She even called it the most stable and secure relationship she'd ever experienced. They got engaged in 2019, and everyone thought this was it. She had finally found her Prince Charming. But of course, everything fell apart.
And then he leaves and goes to the bathroom for a second. And I'm just sitting there, you know, kind of just waiting, like on my phone, whatever. I text somebody, I'm with Alex Rodriguez. My girlfriend who knew him, I was like, guess who I'm with? Alex.
Question about Jennifer Lopez, who you went out with for several years. You even set the date to get married, and then you broke up last year.
Rumors abound that Ben Affleck was seen at J-Lo's place just 2 weeks after she parted ways with A-Rod. Sources claim Ben was chauffeured by J-Lo's security and spent hours at her home. But here's the real kicker. In July 2021, J-Lo made it Instagram official with Ben. And not just any post. Oh no, she shared pictures of them on a yacht for her birthday, looking incredibly cozy. Sound familiar? It was like a nod to their iconic Jenny from the Block video. You'd think people would be rolling their eyes at the whole situation, right? Wrong. Turns out everyone was loving it. It felt like a throwback to the early 2000s, and fans couldn't get enough. One moment they're apart, the next, they're Hollywood's golden couple again. Moving fast, by April 2022, they're engaged. J-Lo shared how Ben proposed at his place, a move that was both PR savvy and romantic. Before anyone could even plan a proper wedding, they eloped in Vegas. And just when you thought it couldn't get more extravagant, they threw a lavish wedding at Ben's place in Georgia, complete with family, friends, and all the trimmings. It's as if they were making up for lost time or something. J-Lo has been openly gushing about their second chance at love. Speaking to People magazine, she expressed, "I feel incredibly lucky, happy, and proud to be with him. It's a beautiful love story where we got a second chance." She emphasized how they've grown older, wiser, and more experienced. Initially, their relationship was a constant tabloid topic, which took a toll on their romance. The media frenzy played a role in their initial split during Bennifer 2.0's resurgence. This time around, they've committed to keeping things low-key, prioritizing privacy as their new mantra. Did they really learn their lesson? Well, no, not exactly. Despite their vow to keep their relationship private, J-Lo couldn't resist sharing glimpses of their love life on social media. She posted cozy selfies, birthday shout-outs, and even snapshots from red carpet events, offering fans a close-up view of their revived romance. Ben, always the romantic, even penned a heartfelt book for Jennifer, pouring his emotions out in a deeply personal manner. It was supposed to be their private treasure, a testament to their love away from the scrutiny of the world.
How hard must it be to navigate a public relationship? Yeah. The number of days that I go out in a corner and I'm like complaining about my husband walking the dog, but if you're an A-list celebrity, people are gonna read into that. Yeah. They're gonna pick up and think something's going on that's not.
We rolled through Times Square. We had to get out of the car, we were going to a play, and I was like, baby, we're gonna be late, Mr. The other kids were like, we gotta walk a block and a half. Get out with her, all the kids, through Times Square. Was like a bananas.
Then Jennifer couldn't resist sharing Ben's intimate gesture with her millions of followers. She posted excerpts from Ben's book on social media, expressing her admiration for his writing and its significance to her. Fans were ecstatic, but Ben wasn't exactly thrilled. Their pledge to maintain privacy was shattered with one post. Despite their efforts to keep things more discreet the second time around, it seems old habits die hard. But amidst all the romance, no one anticipated trouble brewing. I mean, they were living their fairy tale one moment, and then the next, it's gone. All too fragile for the world to turn into their own entertainment. But before we dive into the Bennifer drama, let's address the elephant in the room, A-Rod. It seems he might still be in the picture. Rumor has it that J-Lo and A-Rod could still be in contact. Yes, you heard that correctly. According to insider gossip, these two haven't completely severed ties. Allegedly, J-Lo has been attempting to reconnect with A-Rod. Some sources claim that she's been seen without her wedding ring, and reportedly, she's been trying to catch A-Rod's attention.
A source of mine said that they were unloading everything, and their rings are off, so the signs are there.
this is just so heartbreaking to hear, because you think, you know, after them being apart for 20 years, getting back together, it's almost like that fairy tale ending, but is it really a fairy tale ending or an ending?
It looks like it's an ending, and it's interesting because it seems like it's a lot of the same issues. You know, it was all media frenzy initially when they broke up the first time.
Now, you might be wondering, what about Ben? That's the million-dollar question. Rumor has it that J-Lo has a whole plan in motion. While A-Rod isn't waiting around for J-Lo, as he's moved on with fitness instructor Jacqueline Cadario, insiders suggest he feels relieved to have avoided marrying J-Lo. But A-Rod isn't exactly innocent in all this. He's been making some pointed remarks about J-Lo too. Reportedly, he mentioned J-Lo's alleged controlling nature and even confessed to infidelity during their relationship. And if that wasn't enough, insiders claim A-Rod has been anticipating trouble in J-Lo and Ben's marriage, waiting for things to go south. It seems there's still some lingering tension between them.
Look at, you're barely under the umbrella. He's holding it for himself.
Good to be in the head, yeah.
You're about to get poked in the eye with one of those.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, what a gentleman. You're barely under
Actually, he is.
No, I know he is.
He's a great guy.
He is a good guy.
Yes.
Think the A-Rod drama was juicy? You haven't seen anything yet. Word on the street is that Ben Affleck discovered some texts between J-Lo and A-Rod that blew the situation wide open. You won't believe what was in those texts that changed everything. Rumor has it, Ben caught her texting A-Rod late one night. Can you imagine? Ben thought everything was fine, only to find his wife chatting it up with her ex.
No, I was having lunch somewhere and I saw him and he passed by and I tapped. What was I having?
And it gets even more scandalous. Insider gossip suggests these weren't just ordinary texts. They were allegedly affectionate and flirtatious. Now you might be wondering how Ben stumbled upon them. Well, here's the scoop. J-Lo reportedly left her phone unattended while she was in the shower. That proved to be a rookie mistake. Curious as ever, Ben couldn't resist taking a peek. According to sources, Ben's reaction was like a scene from a Hollywood blockbuster. Reportedly, he erupted, shouting and tossing things around the house. Who could blame him? Discovering that your spouse has been texting their ex behind your back? It's bound to hurt. It's said that J-Lo initially tried to downplay it. She allegedly insisted to Ben that it was just innocent catching up. However, Ben wasn't convinced. Apparently, he told her firmly, "You can't have both of us." Now, here's where it gets even crazier. Rumor has it that these texts weren't just recent. They've supposedly been ongoing for months. J-Lo has allegedly been playing both sides all this time. But don't assume A-Rod is innocent in all of this. According to the grapevine, he's been stringing J-Lo along, sending her flirtatious messages and reminiscing about their past.
That's how we met.
So right then you exchanged numbers?
No. He was just like, you know, I said, what are you doing in LA? He said, I live out here now. He goes, what about you? I said, I've always lived out here, you know, for the past...
The fallout from this text drama? It's been explosive. Reportedly, Ben has packed his bags and moved out of their $61 million love nest. Even more shocking, he's now residing in a $100,000 a month rental near his ex-wife, Jennifer Garner. Maintain appearances, right? Well, think again. Their public outings have been as awkward as a middle school dance at one of their children's school plays. Ben has been noticeably distant from J-Lo, giving her the cold shoulder even when they arrived together. Those once charming red carpet moments, they're a thing of the past. Ben has been notably absent from J-Lo's recent events. He skipped the Met Gala and was nowhere to be found during her Atlas movie press tour. But the real bombshell? The 2023 Grammys. That was a disaster. Ben appeared as though he'd rather be anywhere else. He was caught on camera looking utterly miserable, and viewers at home noticed it immediately. It was like witnessing a slow-motion train wreck.
Album of the year. It wasn't the actual devil. No, they were just dressed as the devil, Mom.
While J-Lo has been trying to maintain composure, insiders suggest she's in denial about the situation. She's been putting on a brave front, but behind closed doors, it's a different story. Rumor has it, she's feeling deeply humiliated by the entire ordeal. Now here's the burning question. Can Bennifer weather this storm? With Ben reacting strongly and J-Lo in damage control mode, their future looks uncertain. Rumor has it that celebrities are also picking sides. Some support Ben, some side with J-Lo, and others are simply reveling in the drama. Meghan McCain didn't hold back her criticism of J-Lo either, describing her as deeply unpleasant after J-Lo's appearance on The View. It seems J-Lo arrived with an entourage larger than Kim K's, exuding a prima donna attitude, as if to say, "I'm worth every bit of this." My standout memory of J-Lo involves a backstage incident where she reportedly had someone whose sole job was to hold up a mirror with lights while she was getting touched up. This setup was later taken down amid allegations of workplace bullying, McCain said. Now here's where it gets really intriguing. It turns out J-Lo has been leaning heavily on her family through all this turmoil. Her mom and sisters have been her unwavering support system. As for Ben, he's found solace in his longtime friend Matt Damon's support. And as for A-Rod, sources suggest he's feeling somewhat vindicated by the drama unfolding around J-Lo and Ben. He's reportedly pleased to see her grappling with trouble after she moved on with Ben. So what's the latest with Bennifer? Everyone's wondering if this power couple can withstand the storm or if their relationship is on the rocks for good. Rumor has it things aren't looking promising for Ben and J-Lo. Sources revealed that they've been leading separate lives since March and are even attempting to sell their $62.8 million Los Angeles home, which they purchased just a year ago. If that isn't a red flag, I don't know what is. Despite all the drama, you'd think they'd be avoiding each other. But here's the twist. They're still appearing at family events together. An insider revealed they're prioritizing their children. But another source cautioned that things could escalate quickly, especially once lawyers get involved. J-Lo has been putting on a brave face, but she's facing challenges. She even canceled her summer tour to focus on family matters, expressing deep disappointment and heartache. It's clear she's trying to salvage her marriage and navigate the public scrutiny. Can you blame her, though? A fourth divorce wouldn't be favorable, even for someone as resilient as J-Lo. And then there's Ben. Word is, he feels like he's made a huge mistake and was under a spell. That's got a sting for J-Lo. But don't count her out just yet. She's still fighting to save this relationship, not just out of love for Ben, but also to save face. An insider revealed she's desperate to salvage things, not just because she loves Ben, but to avoid the stigma of a fourth failed marriage. So what's next for Bennifer? Will they patch things up or call it quits?
Kind of was like asking me to look at my engagement ring at the time that Ben had given me years ago. And lots of kind of just, so that's a big diamond.
Fans aren't sweating it, and honestly, they're a little tired too. One fan commented, "At this point, I roll my eyes when she describes her relationships. She says the exact same thing about all of them at the beginning." Another went deep, saying, "The irony is that she said that her and Ben's new attempt was going to be private, and then she used their second chance at love to get attention. She even performed at her own wedding. She should have listened to Jane Fonda. She's broken every boundary Ben put up. Sharing the book he made for her showed him that there will never be any privacy as long as he is with her. The real issue is that her personality depends on what relationship she is in." A third joked, "Girl, this ain't the finale. We're just waiting on the next man." Well, I guess only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, this Hollywood love story is far from over. Stay tuned and watch the next video for more drama. That's it for today. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more content like this.